The journey of the Canadian 5-cent coin begins in 1858, when the province of Canada first issued decimal currency. The original 5-cent coin was made of silver, much like its American counterpart. This tiny coin, often called the fish scale due to its small size, featured Queen Victoria on the front and a wreath on the back. It weighed just 1.16 grams and was only 15.5 millimeters in diameter. By the early 20th century, silver was becoming expensive, and the tiny 5-cent coin was hard to handle. In 1922, Canada made a major change, switching from silver to nickel and redesigning the coin entirely. The new coin was 21.2 millimeters in diameter, heavier, and made of pure nickel, making Canada the first country in the world to issue a coin entirely in nickel. These wartime coins featured a bold V for victory on the reverse, a patriotic symbol. If you look closely, there's even Morse code along the rim spelling out, "We win when we work willingly." In 1944, the coin switched to chromium-plated steel, and in 1946, regular nickel coins returned, but the 12-sided shape stayed until 1963. When Queen Elizabeth II ascended the throne in 1952, Canadian coins were redesigned to feature her portrait. The 5-cent coin remained largely the same in terms of size and composition, though the Queen's portrait was updated 4 times throughout her reign to reflect her age. In 1967, to celebrate Canada's 100th birthday, the 5-cent coin featured a hopping rabbit, replacing the usual beaver. This was part of a special centennial series designed by artist Alex Colville. But by 2000, the Royal Canadian Mint moved to multi-ply plated steel, giving the coin its familiar magnetic properties. Through all these changes, the beaver design has remained a constant symbol of Canadian identity. Here are some fun facts you might not know about the Canadian 5-cent coin. The coin's nickname, the nickel, comes from the metal used, but it hasn't been made of pure nickel since 1981. In 2000, a rare error coin was struck with the P Mint mark, and without the plating, these are now highly collectible. In 2005, a special victory nickel was reissued to mark the 60th anniversary of the end of WE. Despite discussions, Canada has not discontinued the 5-cent coin, unlike the penny, which was retired in 2013. The 5-cent coin might seem small, but it carries a rich legacy, from silver fish scales to steel beavers, from war efforts to centennial celebrations. It has adapted to changing technologies, metals, monarchs, and moments in history, and while inflation may reduce its purchasing power, the coin's symbolic value remains strong. So next time you see a Canadian 5-cent coin, take a second to think about its story. It's more than just change, it's a piece of living history. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more coin stories from around the world.